How's it going, everyone? It's Adam from Life of Adam. Today I'm back with a brand new lifeguarding video. If you guys are new to the channel, I make a bunch of content about how to pass the course, how to pass the pretest, basically everything you need to know about becoming a successful lifeguard. So definitely consider subscribing and liking the video if you're new to the channel. Now today's video is going to be all about how to take advantage of the lifeguard shortage. A lot of places are looking for lifeguards, so this gives you a lot of flexibility in terms of places that you want to work, how much you're getting paid per the hour, and like what kind of hours you can get, because a lot of places could use all the help that they can get. Now before we get into the details, I just want to remind you guys that under 10% of you that watch my videos are actually subscribed, so it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe. And also my Instagram is right here, so if you want to see like my personal posts and stuff, so definitely shoot me a follow. That's another way that you can support me. Okay, so now back to the topic of the video. My number one tip for you in terms of taking advantage of the shortage, it's pretty obvious. If you're like in your high school years, you're a good swimmer, or early college and you're a good swimmer, is to become a lifeguard. You don't have to do this as your main job. You can always do this as a side hobby, have a different job. Let's say you want to have an internship or you're working at a cafe or restaurant. You can lifeguard whenever you want. And it's a really good side gig to make a lot of money and requires very minimal physical effort and endurance every single day. Now, obviously that depends on the spot. If you're working at a wave pool, at a water country, or some type of amusement park, obviously you're gonna see a lot more action because a lot of rescues have to be made and stuff like that. Or maybe you work at a very active beach, or you can work at a very chill pool and you're just relaxing in the sun, and like all the swimmers are with their parents, so like you don't have to do much. It's a perfect summer job for like high school, early college years, because it's very rewarding. You're outside, you get a lot of sun, you're by a pool, a beach, or a lake, you get to enjoy yourself, you're in a great environment, and it teaches you all the skills you need to kind of oversee everything and be responsible. It teaches you how to be professional, responsible, and how to handle things when stuff happens. But if you're really good at preventing and you're on top of everything and you have complete control of where you work, I have a bunch of videos of how to accomplish these things, then you will be very successful, and it's not going to require you to make any crazy rescues. Now that you have your lifeguard certification, it probably will take you a month. Maybe it's like a 5-week course, a 4-week course, or maybe it's a 1-week course where it's every single day. Once you have your certification, once you get your PDF in the mail of your certification and it's registered with the American Red Cross or wherever you are getting your certification, then you can start looking for jobs. I was talking about jobs earlier, about like types of settings, but you can really pick and choose what kind of vibe you want. Now you can work at a very active beach. I mean, you might be able to get paid a little bit more because more stuff happens, or you can do a very relaxed pool where like people come in and out, like a community pool, and you're just sitting there from like 4 p.m. to like 8 p.m. and you close it, wherever, something like that. You can kind of pick and choose, and the beauty of the shortage is that they're most likely going to hire you. So if you have a really good interview, you're just being yourself, you're answering the questions. I have videos about what a lifeguard interview is going to be like, what questions to expect, and what some good answers are, so check those out as well. If you have a very good interview, you're most likely to get the job. Like the odds are in your favor. Now another tip for you guys in terms of taking advantage of the lifeguard shortage is negotiation, how much you're getting paid. You have more leverage, so leverage is on your side because they really need your help. Now, if there wasn't a shortage and you're trying to bargain with them like how much you're getting paid per hour, they're most likely just gonna brush you to the side, be like, yeah, forget about it. We'll just hire another lifeguard that goes to the same school as you, will do the same things as you, like stuff like that. Very replaceable. But in this situation where they're desperate for lifeguards, they're gonna be listening to you. They're gonna be willing to negotiate. That might not give you exactly what they want, but they might cut it in half and meet you in the middle. So definitely use the leverage that you have to get paid more per hour. I have a video about the perfect types of lifeguarding jobs. You want to try and find a job that pays you throughout the entire day. I know some places they only pay you when you're on the chair. It's actually very common. They only pay you when you're guarding. So like when you take a 30-minute break or like you're off the chair for an hour, you get nothing for it. So try to find a job where you can go have lunch, you can go have a snack, you can have a 30-minute rest, and you get paid throughout the entirety of you being there. It's a little bit more rare, but if you find it, you can make the most of it and you can make a lot more money. Now, some examples of that are working at a summer camp. Yes, you might have to teach swim lessons, but I have videos about how to teach swim lessons even if you have no experience. I'm kind of talking about a lot of videos that I made, but I just made a bunch of them. I kind of covered almost everything about lifeguarding. So I definitely want you all to have all the details, be very informed, and in each of those videos, I go more in depth. So instead of me just like hinting at it right now, you want to definitely watch the videos so you can see like everything about it and all the things that I talk about. So back to what I was saying, different types of jobs, paying on the chair versus paying throughout the entire day. Now, typically, the more experience you have, the more likely they'll listen to you and the more likely they'll give you the higher pay. But in the current state of right now, you can get away with it. Now the last tip, it's really like a thing that you can take advantage of, is flexible hours. A lot of places, they'll hire you even if you work like 1 to 2 days a week. Back when I was a lifeguard, they would say, listen, I need you to work at least 5 days a week. Like, we can't just hire you for Fridays and Mondays or whatever. Now you can, because they're just gonna try and fill the roster as much as they can to cover it so that they don't have to cover themselves. Now what I mean they is probably like the head lifeguards, like the upper staff, the people that do the hiring, stuff like that. Because if they can't find lifeguards, either the place doesn't open or they have to cover and guard themselves. So they definitely don't want to do that. They would rather have someone new or someone that's had much of experience do that for them. So they'll bite the bullet and give you what you want in terms of the days you want and the hours you want. So I hope you take this video into account, especially now that we're in July and August. Those are 2 really good prime months for lifeguarding, especially August, because everything starts to slow down, yet it's still warm, it's still sunny, depending on where you live, and it's still before school, so you can make a lot of money before you're back busy going to classes and all that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much. Peace out.